Welcome back to the 30th Pan-Pacific Conference with me, Dupree Strauss, at the Sandton Convention Center in Johannesburg. The next person I'm interviewing is Nicolene Barkhuizen from the Department of Industrial Psychology at Northwest University in South Africa. Welcome, thank you.
Thank you for having me here.
I've been reading your paper entitled Attracting Generation Y Employees to Organizations, and specifically the role of rewards and remunerations. In general, how does Generation Y differ from generations before them?
I think there's a lot of differences at this point in time. Generation Y, they are exposed to more resources, and technologies than the previous generations, and also they are more qualified, than previous generations, which make it easier for them, to change jobs quite easily. And they very much interested in the brand, of organizations and so on. So wherever they see an organization that will suit their needs, or the brand they want to associate themselves with, they will go. So previous generations, for example, will stay 10 to 20 years in an organization. There's no such thing anymore. Generation Y, the younger individuals, they will say 6 months at the job, and if you're lucky, 18 months. So they continuously, careers are very important for them. So they are continuously seeking, for new adventures. And new organizations.
Okay. So when we look in particular at rewards and remuneration, what kind of things do Generation Y want?
At the study that we did, among Generation Y or prospective Generation Y employees, it's clear from our results they want opportunities for career development. We thought, money would be very important for them, and okay, money is still important to them, but career development really is very important to them. So they will go to an organization where they can get career advancement. And we must also remember there's no such thing that, earlier years, you waited quite long to get a promotion to a higher level. You've got a new generation and they want things to happen very quickly. And if they go to an organization and they don't get the career, advancement opportunities, they will obviously leave it. So career development, very important. And interestingly, also in our study, we found retirement. So they're quite very much future, orientated, already thinking about, retirement, can you believe it? And work-life balance was also quite an important one for them. So, yeah.
It looks like they probably learned from mistakes of their parents in deciding what they want their lives to be different.
Yeah, well, that might be, and like I said, it's becoming really difficult, in terms of the reward practices. How do you reward the different generations? Because it's so completely different.
So when you give recommendations to organizations that want to attract Generation Y employees and also to keep them, what kind of recommendations would you give?
I think, our findings clearly showed, opportunities, for career development, and also organizations, they need to make sure, if they want to attract the top talent, and younger people to the organizations and keep them, they need to attend to the needs of the new generations. And this whole thing, there's a lot about talent management these days in organizations and the war for talent, and also getting the best people in your organizations and the best, younger people and Generation Ys in this case in your organization. So I think the study that we did, more studies are needed, because our sample was about 200, so thousands would, also be nice, and then also we can advise organizations, career development is a simple practice. Work-life balance, it's not a difficult practice to implement, retirement is futuristic, but even things like base salary, even though it wasn't their top, preference, but that's also still important. You must give them competitive salaries, otherwise they will leave for another organization.
Of course.
So, yeah, that's why we do the research, to give advice and recommendations to organizations.
Thank you very much for giving us the time.
Thank you.
That was Nicolene Barkhuizen from the Department of Industrial Psychology speaking on Generation Y rewards and remuneration. You will see more from me on the 30th Pan-Pacific Conference.